You ready to fry some pickles?
Yes.
Stephanie picked these up in the section with your prepackaged lunch meats and pickles, the cold pickles, and they're Nathan's pickles. If you've never had them, you need to try them. Oh, they're so good. Nathan's kosher dill chips, and that's what we're using today. And it has little bits of garlic in it.
There's garlic cloves in there.
Because I've never used them before.
Oh, I love the cold processed pickles. Plus, they hold more crunch. I like them because they hold more crunch.
And they've got that dill flavor, but they're not so sour. That's what I'm going to be using in the future. So we've got some oil in this pot. I've got, what would you say, 1.5 inches here?
Yes, and she took these pickles and drained them for quite a bit, so they're nice and dry and will hold the batter.
Yeah, and put them out on paper towels. So we're going to drop these now. You see how I'm just coating them. I don't want a big, thick batter on them. And while we're doing this, I'm going to let Stephanie show you the sauce that we made. Now, I'm going to link a ranch dressing you've seen me make. A friend of mine gave me, and I mentioned it not long ago. It's a ranch dressing. So look, in this batter that we're using, so we're going to tell you what we're using.
All right, so the batter is going to have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup cornstarch, 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, 1.5 teaspoons of pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 cup of buttermilk, and 1 egg.
And I tell you what I did. I changed it up a little bit. And instead of 2 cups of flour, I used a cup of flour and a cup of cornmeal.
And gives it that crunch.
So, yeah, I like that crunch from the cornmeal on them. Have you ever gone out to a restaurant that specializes in wings or fish and seafood, and they have the fried pickles on the menu? Oh, there used to be a restaurant here, and just not far from my house, and it hasn't been around in years, and they had seafood, but one of their biggest appetizers was fried pickles, and they were so good. Now, I'm not going to put any more in this pan because I don't want to get it too crowded, so I'm going to rinse my hands. So I cooked a couple of them ahead of time, kind of testing my oil. What do you say we try them? Let's try some of that dip.
Look how that puffed up.
Yes. And that's what these are doing. They're just not quite as thick. Let's try it. And that pickle is still crunchy. Can you hear the crunch through our microphones? Oh my goodness.
That cornmeal made a big difference.
I think it did, didn't it? But you can use all. These are frying up so beautiful. I just want y'all to see, and then we'll finish frying these and come back and show you what it looks like. So give us just a minute. We'll be right back, okay? The pickles are ready to come up. We've taken one batch up. Now we're finishing them up, and we're going to put it on this paper towel lined sheet pan, and we're going to drain them for just a minute and get all that oil out. Then we're going to put them in this pretty bowl with the sauce I made. Now this sauce, I told you I would link the recipe for the homemade ranch that Will from Chub Fathers gave me, but this dip here that I made, and I'll have to come up with measurements because I just kind of like dumped.
You winged it.
I winged it. It's sour cream, buttermilk, dill weed, little bit of salt, dash of lemon juice, and Cajun seasoning. And that's all there is to this one. And it is so good. I got Miss Stephanie's approval on it.
Let me try it out because I'm still not sure.
When you're not sure, you try again, right? Try again. Oh, and this is going to be so pretty. If you try this, set this out for your football lovers, set it out on the table, spread it on the coffee table in front of them, to where all they have to do is just reach. You are going to have some happy fans. So, looky here. Now, can you get any prettier than that? I'm trying to get the shadow off of the light. That is gorgeous, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to